If you don't see this video till the end, you will never know how much ever I put in this so that you could be a little smarter than yesterday. Because I think about this a lot. If I had 1 million followers right now, I could literally talk about any random nonsense and people would still watch it. Even if it didn't add a single ounce of value to their life, but they still gonna watch it. But you know what? Don't think having a million followers will sort your life out. Because just like how your responsibilities rises as your age rises too, if you don't have a proper plan, even having 1 million subscribers won't do any good. I mean, you can be swiped away just like that. So today, give me your 8 minutes and I promise I will make you understand something you never learned in your school. Because this lesson, it came straight out of real life. Few days back, I was prospecting a client. He was working in a package company, solid guy, hardworking, barely gets time for himself. We were talking about life in general, and he said something that hit me. He said, "Bro, in my factory, everyone works hard. Doesn't matter if they are 20s or 50s. Everyone is grinding." So I asked him, "Okay, but do the people above 40 work with the same energy as you?" You know what he said? "Yeah, man. Sometimes they work even more harder than him." So I asked him again, "Why do you think they are putting double the effort at that age to match your energy?" He paused for a second and said, "Because they are scared. Scared of getting laid off, scared of not finding another job in their age." And that's when I told him something straight from my heart. Bro, surviving in Canada without income is a nightmare. So I asked him, "How do you see yourself at 35? And then I added, "Let me guess something about your workplace." I said, "I bet there is at least a person in your factory who's always complaining, saying that he's gonna quit and start a business soon." You know what, my friend? He laughed and said, "Yeah, man, every day there's a guy who tells it." But here's the brutal truth. Those kind of people, they never quit their job because they don't hate the work enough to change it. They just love complaining about it. And you, watching this right now, you might be even waiting for that person to finally quit and succeed so that you get motivated by him. But if your growth depends on someone else's move, you are not growing, bro. You are just waiting. So I told him, if you are in your late 20s or early 30s, talk to someone who is in their 50s. Ask them about their life. And if their story sounds worse than yours, be thankful because that means you still have a chance. You are not 50 yet, but one day you will be. And trust me, if you don't move now, you will just repeat their story. Why I'm speaking about this? Because I remembered when we were in school, the older you get, the higher your position you becomes, and the less you had to work. The people who are in their 40s and 60s are working harder than a 20-year-old. So think about it. If you are struggling now, what happens when you reach that age? And that's what I mean when I say time doesn't wait. It doesn't pause for anyone. And you can lose money and get it back, but you can't lose time and expect it in return. If you've been seeing this video for this far, now you would have understood this is not a motivational content. This is a reality. Every time I meet someone like that client, I learn something and I'm solving my problems by solving yours. Because your struggles often mirrors to mine. That's why I make these videos, not to preach but to connect. And even if one person is watching this and gets a little smarter, then all my efforts, scripting, and retakes are totally worth it. So, coming back to the conversation. So, after our talk, I looked at him in the eye and asked, "Are you ready to do business with me?" And he said, "I'm cool with doing everything, but studying for the exam is what I don't like. Is there any alternative ways that I can do not doing the exam?" Because he'd need to get a license to work in my field. So I asked him one final thing. If you are ready to do everything in your power to support your family, if you can push your limits, work long hours, and sacrifice your sleep, then why you are not ready to learn that one thing that would save you from struggling in your 50s? And this was the real question I asked him. Because the truth is, we'll work ourselves to death for survival, but hesitate to learn the knowledge that leads us freedom. And I told him, I'm not just talking to you, bro. I'm also talking to thousands of people around. And if you're watched till here, maybe you are meant to change something too. So, I'm trying to sell this video to you to make you watch till the end. And the day I started doing that, was the day my growth started. And maybe that's where your journey begins too. And me, personally, until my videos find the right mind, I ain't giving up. Because I know I'm not gonna fall in my 40 or 50s, and neither will you if you start now. Because today, it's not a secret that nobody cares about you anymore. They are already tied up with their own struggles and their. So, instead of watching some random doom scrolling reels, you need to follow a content creator like me who actually works on some topics and share it to the people. You might be thinking why I am trying to be so good and trying to explain all the things to the people, right? Let's imagine I have an issue and I'm going to each and every one to talk about my issues and trying to get emotional support or whatsoever. You think the world will sit and listen to me? I don't think so. But what if I stop expecting validation from others on my problems? Instead, I started hunting your problem and find a solution to it. So, if I do that, if I solve your problem, I can solve my own problem, not without even telling to you. I mean, Amazon is doing it. Any successful business, they are just trying to solve the problems of the people and making money out of it because we find the service is good, right? That's how life is still. So that's all the things I want to share in this video, and I hope this video is good and more videos are gonna be on the way which gonna blow your mind. Make sure you follow me and hit the subscribe button. It's your boy 3 Mentor 7. See you in the next video.